Today's video sponsor is Skillshare. So I love the designs that you did for January. I really love. Beautifully designed. So this is really awesome. I think this is a really awesome planner. I love it, love it, love it. Hey everyone, I'm Kirsten, but if you want to be BFFs, or if it's hard to say or spell, you can call me Kay, and I am very excited about today's video because I'm going to be reacting to your digital planners. If you're not familiar with my channel, I have created tons and tons and tons of digital planning tutorials and how to use the digital planners, how to maximize the use of your iPad, and just all things digital creativity and productivity. One of my most popular videos is how to make a digital planner using your iPad. It's one of the first digital planner tutorials here on YouTube, and a lot of people use that video to kind of jumpstart their own digital planner creations. So I'm super excited to see what you all have created since that video's release and just kind of see where your creativity took you with your iPad. However, if you haven't yet created a digital planner for yourself, you're just interested in the process of creating a digital planner, I recommend checking out my Skillshare class, Paper to Pixels, how to make a hyperlinked digital planner for beginners. Using just your iPad, your Apple Pencil, and a free app that already comes loaded up on your iPad, you can walk away in just under an hour with my class with your first digital planner creation. Skillshare is an online learning community with tens of thousands of inspiring classes across 150 countries. Skillshare is the first place that I go to whenever I want to learn anything new and build upon the skills that I already have. I originally joined Skillshare to try out different artistic styles and skills in the Procreate app on my iPad. But since then, I've taken classes on Skillshare about piano, video editing, and even self-care journaling. I love the learn by doing approach, so a class I'm currently taking that I think you'll love is by teacher Jenna Blackburn, the Quick Start Approach Adobe Illustrator on iPad. This is a fantastic class for learning the nuances of Illustrator on the iPad, and I really appreciate the bite-sized approach to learning an app like this one. There's so many fantastic design apps on iPad, and classes like Jenna's are so abundant on Skillshare. Apps like this allow you to maximize and leverage the potential and performance of your iPad, and it can really help spark your creativity. And you can now take this course for free by using the link in my description box. You'll also receive unlimited access to tens of thousands of additional classes for a whole month. I just love that for you. Thank you so much for sponsoring Skillshare. Okay, so I asked you guys across my social media and my newsletter crew to send in digital planners that you have created. That was my one stipulation. Didn't matter if you were shop, anyone and anyone could have participated. And so I'm just going to go ahead and jump in. I did already load them all up into my GoodNotes app on my iPad. GoodNotes is the app that I use for digital planning. And so I haven't looked too far into them, just made sure that they are already loaded up in the app and ready to go. Okay, so our first submission is from Allie. If I pronounce any of your names incorrectly, I am so sorry. My name is pronounced incorrectly all the time, so I know how annoying it can be. So, just that warning, my apologies ahead of time. Knowing how to say someone's name is very important. Hi Kay, I'm a big fan of yours. I just opened my Etsy shop this year. Congratulations. So I'm still really small. I love creating digital planners so much. It has brought me so much joy. That makes me really happy. I would love if you featured me in your video. You are now featured in my video. Here is my 2022 digital planner and my undated one. I also have the 2023 digital planner up at my shop. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it beyond. Thank you so much, Allie. We are going to check out your undated tan Monday start. First off, I really love the cover. It's very simple but elegant, and I just really like that. So we're going to swipe. This is definitely kind of more my speed for a digital planner, just kind of minimal, super easy to read, nice fonts, and it's just laid out really nicely. Good job. We have our tabs here on the side, and we have a few templates here, kind of blank pages that we can use, and it looks like some custom sections, as well as some yearly pages like calendar, vision board, key dates, and yearly goals. This is a beautifully laid out month. I absolutely love kind of your design here for your January tab. We have some sections here at the bottom, so it looks like we go to index, we have our calendar, here are our blank page templates, and then the star takes us to our custom sections. Awesome. I really like your daily page setup. We also have a section here for quotes, which I think is really interesting. Today's intention, workout, meals. This is just phenomenal. Then we have our blank pages and our templates, our reading log. So we have a reading log included in this digital planner, which is really nice. Exactly what a lot of people like myself want when it comes to digital planning, is just something very nice and minimal and not something so in your face. So you can kind of choose your own stickers and your own templates, and it just looks really, really great. Yeah, I really like this. I think this is magnificent. You did an amazing job, Allie. This is such a beautiful planner, very simple, and it's just right to the point, which I really, really love. Beautifully designed. Okay, so our next digital planner submission is from 6B Pixel. Hi Kay, I hope you're having a great weekend, thank you. I am Kiesel, so sorry if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. I saw your story post recently that you were looking for sample digital planners for a YouTube video. If you're still looking for some, I have attached the last 3 monthly digital planners that I have created for myself. I love that you've created those for yourself. I think creating things just for yourself is super important, so I really love that. You've also shared your creation process and your social links. I would love to hear what you think. I'm very excited to hop into your digital planner. So I downloaded the October 2022 that you attached, and I really love the art style that you've included in your planner, as well as the quote here on the side. I really love that quote, and I love the art style, and I liked how you incorporated the colors from kind of this art here on the side in the tabs. So we're just gonna hop over into the tabs. So then we have October 2022, you brought your art kind of over here on the sides, and then we can zoom in to get to our monthly pages here, which looks beautiful. This tab is our habit tracker. I really like this style that you did, kind of just have all your habit trackers on one page and kind of like a monthly format like this. So I'm assuming you would go in with your highlighter, I think is what I would do, or just a pen or something like that. Kind of highlight here whenever you completed your habit, which I really, really like. Next tab looks like our weekly pages. I really love kind of this art style that you did on the sides here with the pages. And it looks like the rest of these, oh, you switched it up for this one. I love the circles here, that's very creative. So you kind of just switched up your weekly pages kind of from week to week, which is really interesting. This one I really love as well. I like how you kind of did the monthly boxes here on the side, and then you could have some more space for more to-dos or maybe weekly habits or things like that. I think this looks really creative. I like that you switched it up week to week. I tend to kind of switch up how I plan week to week depending on what tasks and like what things I have going on that week. So I think this is a very versatile planner that you've created for yourself. I think this is a really great planner, and it's obviously very catered to you and how you plan week to week and kind of the theme that you wanted to go for this month. So I really, really like that. And I really love the art style that you did here. I don't know if you've watched any of my tutorials, but I really do like when kind of people check out those tutorials and kind of implement some of that into their own planner creations. Kind of having this stacked page look really adds a little something to the planner. So this is really awesome. Our next submission is from Afrah. Hope I'm saying that correctly. This is a planner I made by watching all of your YouTube videos. Awesome, I'm so excited. It's not that good, don't say that about yourself. I'm sure it's fabulous. But I put a whole lot of hard work into it, that's what matters. And now I hope you like it. I'm sure I will. Like, it's no biggie. I wish you could use this planner in your next YouTube video. Well, I am. I know there are many people who upload their planner, but I hope you will choose my planner. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I'm very excited to react to all of your planners. I'm going to try to get as many submissions as I can, but I did stumble upon your submission. This is the pink planner. For this planner, I've implemented a lot of kind of those foundations, and I think this is really awesome that you are also now creating your planners. So we have our 2022 planner here, and I'm just going to click into January. So we have our monthly page for January, just a simple monthly page, so you can kind of do a little bit of monthly planning. Then I can just swipe back to the front. I see that you have 13 pages, so I'm assuming you have a page for each month and then the cover page. So if you do just monthly planning, kind of like big picture planning, this planner would be really great for you, or something very similar, just to have all your monthly calendars in one place for more big picture planning. And I'm a huge fan of big picture planning, kind of looking ahead. So we'll just tap into August here. I can see this is a Sunday start. There you go with the Sunday start, and then you have all of your dates in there. One thing I would recommend for your future digital planners is that maybe put kind of like the month maybe here in the center or on the side, or just somewhere on the page so you kind of know what month you are in. So right now I'm on the last page, so I know that I'm on December, but in the future, if you put something like what the month is, so like December here, maybe center or middle, then that could be a really great way of kind of knowing what month you're on. That's my only recommendation. I think this is a great start to a digital planner, and I really appreciate that you've watched my tutorials and created something for yourself, something as great as this. Our next submission is from Shirin. Hi Kay, as per your last email or latest email, I'll share the planner I made this year with you. It is my first digital planner. Oh, I'm so excited that this is like so many of your guys' first digital planners, and I'm happy with it. I hope you like it, and I'm looking forward to your reaction. Okay, so this is the bullet journal that Shirin attached, and so far, just first glance, I absolutely adore it. I can see that you went with kind of a more realistic approach. We have our desktop here. It looks like we might have some washi tape and a feather, and I think realistic digital planners are really cool because you can really personalize them and make them super hyper realistic, kind of like your own bullet journal, your own paper planner. And then things with like having a kind of desktop background, you're able to actually kind of decorate the desktop to maybe suit what your desktop actually has on it. So I think that's really cool. It looks like we have our tabs here on the sides. So I'm just gonna click into January, and I absolutely adore the art styles that you've included in your bullet journal. It definitely reminds me of a realistic or like IRL paper bullet journal with kind of a monthly cover page and stuff, and it looks like you've done these yourself. I absolutely love the approach that you took to your bullet journal here. And then here is kind of the monthly page. Again, I don't know if you'll be able to see this on camera, but it has kind of like a realistic pencil texture, which makes it look really hand-drawn. I'm sure maybe you drew this and it looks beautiful. And then we have our weekly pages, and this looks absolutely beautiful. I love all of the foliage and the leaves that you've added around these boxes. They look magnificent, and I can tell that you put a lot of work into this digital planner. Page, when you swipe over, I absolutely adore this little Polaroid here picture that you drew. If you find this, burn it and never speak of it again. Fair, magnificent. It looks very beautiful. I can tell you did a lot of hard work in it. Overall, great job. Love your bullet journal, and I really can tell that you put a lot of hard work into it. And since this is your first digital planner, that's awesome. Very proud of you. All right, our next submission is from Raven. Hi Kirsten, this is a cool idea to feature others' creations. I hope so. I've attached a digital planner I made just for myself. Again, I love that. I love like people who just create for themselves. I think a lot of times we fail to remember to create things just for ourselves, and so I think that's really awesome. It uses some fonts, icons, etc. that I've only licensed for personal use. I've thought about starting an Etsy shop, but I'm a little afraid to take the plunge. That's totally okay. There's no need to start an Etsy shop if you don't even want to. You can just create for yourself and kind of really make it yours. So this is a portrait planner, it looks like. So I'm just going to flip it so I can really get kind of the whole vibe in here with portrait mode. Again, I can already tell this is going to be kind of a more minimalistic or very simple laid out planner. While it might be like advanced in the hyperlinks, the overall design is very simple, allowing you to kind of pull in pictures and stickers and images of all different sorts without it like clashing with the actual design of the planner. And I tend to prefer those types of digital planners, so I've done a lot of colorful stuff before too. Lately I've been in a more minimal neutrals mode, so I really do love your cover and the script font that you chose for this one. So scrolling over, so you did make this for yourself. This is your home page, has your name and kind of a little about section. I'm sure this looks beautiful filled out. I'm sure you've written about yourself and kind of things that you want to keep track of during the year, as well as images and reminders for yourself. So that's really cool. I'm just gonna kind of click and hop in, just kind of play around. This is kind of how I tend to do things too, is just kind of play around and see what happens. So we'll hop over into January. This is so beautiful. So we have a Monday start, very simple design. I love how you did the weeks here on the side. So we have our tracker here. This is really, really cool. I can tell you put a lot of work and thought into kind of your hyperlink placement. We'll click into a week for an example, just to see. I love how you laid out the week here with kind of the vertical hourly week, as well as having a checklist here at the bottom. I'm a huge checklist person, so whenever I see a massive checklist, I get really excited. Then we have kind of our like mini calendar here on the side, but also here at the top, you've included a section for your focus, kind of your top 3 tasks, any routines and reminders, which I really, really like. That's very clever. I like all of your font choices and how they all pair well together. Let's hop into a daily page. I absolutely love your daily page. You have a section for kind of your schedule, mini calendar like on the weekly pages. space for a checklist, but then you also have some blank spaces, I'm assuming for things like stickers, functional stickers, habit trackers, maybe quotes or pictures, memories from that day, and I think that's really clever. This is a great digital planner. I can tell you really thought out how you want it organized within your planner, and I'm assuming you use portrait mode since it is in portrait, so I think this is a really awesome planner. I love it, love it, love it. So our next submission is from Amy. My name is Amy. I create my own digital planners based in Honolulu at the moment. That's awesome. My shop is called Control Planner. I also like how you've kind of titled your shop. I know you've probably heard this a lot over the years. You are truly an inspiration in the digital planner space. I first stumbled upon your video on how to create your own digital planners, and that changed my world. Okay, I really enjoy creating digital planners more for my own use, really. I love that, I love that. And the freedom to make my planner however I want, that eventually I decided to share them on Etsy. Enough rambling, here is my digital planner. I absolutely love that. Thank you, Amy, for sending in your submission. It looks beautiful from what I can tell. So we had the 2022 Celestial Planner. I didn't dive into your hyperlinks guide, so hopefully I can navigate your digital planner. But I absolutely love the design, kind of the vintage feel and kind of more of the eclectic feel with kind of our backdrop here. And the planner looks beautiful. So let's swipe over into this. I love the artwork here that you have on the sides. So it looks like this kind of converts into maybe a notebook or kind of custom sections. So we have blank tabs here so you can kind of fully customize this planner and add in more of your own, maybe using some of the inserts that were included with this. So I'm gonna hop over into January to see what we're rocking with our planning style. So this is a look at January. I absolutely love how you've organized January. I like how you separated the kind of weekly titles here at the top with kind of these boxes here. I think that's a really nice, kind of elegant looking design. So this is a weekly page. Again, I really love how you designed your weekly page here. We kind of have the weekly titles kind of separated, kind of add that little distinction, and then the circles here to kind of tell you what the actual date is, which I really love. We have our mini calendar here on the side, and I like how you have a section here for events. So you can write events that happen this week kind of off here on the side without taking up space on the weekly page maybe. I'm just gonna click into kind of some of these random tabs here to see what they do. So it looks like we have a password section. So if you keep your passwords in your digital planner, this just seems like a great place to do that. We'll click our calendar here. This looks like a kind of overview of the year as well as kind of a holidays page here. Again, I really love the design of these two pages. I love how everything just kind of complements each other throughout the planner, and I think that's really key to make sure you kind of have the same design style throughout your planner, using the same fonts throughout, using the same overall designs and the overall same colors. So I think this looks really nice. Again, I love how you designed your mini calendars, and I love these kind of like little doodles here at the top. They're so simple, but they add so much to a planner, and I think that looks really beautiful. So this is a beautifully designed digital planner. Thank you so much for your kind words, Amy, and this is truly so beautifully designed. I can tell you put a lot of work into it from page to page. Our next digital planning submission is from Leslie. Hi, I have a rose gold business planner that I would love to have featured. Here is the download link. This one is a digital business planner, so I hope that's okay. Totally okay. I'm very excited to feature other types of digital planners. So we have a business planner. So there's all kinds of different digital planners that you can create. You can create a wedding planner, a pregnancy planner, just a regular old planner, finance planner. Leslie here has created a digital business planner. I love kind of the rose gold that you went with here. I love the cover design that you went with. Okay, let's hop in. On the tabs, we have planner, business goals, finances, products, stacks, stats, marketing, inspiration, notes, and then we have two blank tabs and a star tab. I'm gonna click the star tab to see what we hop into. Okay, so this looks like it might be section for stickers. And then we have two blank tabs. I'm assuming these are just custom sections that could be used in your digital planner if you want more than just what these tabs offer, or if you just wanna have custom sections for yourself. I'm gonna hop over into planner. So it looks like we have our months here on the right-hand side, and then we have additional pages here on the side. Year at a glance, month at a glance, we have some social media planners, some weekly and some daily, as well as some appointments. Okay, so I see. So you've created sections for each of the months, and then I'm assuming you intend for people or yourself to kind of copy these pages behind each of those months and kind of create your own monthly planning system, which is very, very unique. We have our weekly business here. I love how you have that section. We'll check out to-do list because I love a good to-do list. I love how you separated for business and personal. I think for a business planner, you might want to have a bit of a longer business and maybe a smaller personal section. But I do like how you did half and half for this. Into business info. So you kind of have your business info at a glance. I love how you have a branding section that's very important to a lot of businesses, and it's really important to have that information at a glance. I like how you've kind of created kind of a routine system with this planner. It's very, very cool. I can tell you put a lot of work and research, and you've probably learned this through having your own business and creating this digital business planner, and I think it's magnificent. It's beautifully designed. I love the colors that you use, and I think that you offer so much in this digital planner, so awesome job. Then our next digital planner is from Mikayla. So, hey Kay, this sounds like an amazing way to get more people interested in digital planning, plus a great way to collab with other digital planner creators. Count me in. Okay, awesome, Mikayla. Consider you counted in. So here is a look at the front cover of Mikayla's planner. I love the nature approach that she took. Just knowing Mikayla and her Instagram, this seems very Mikayla. I love her logos here that she's added of reminding people that they can still connect with her across social media, as well as her little note here. I love how you've created kind of the base of your planner to reduce the amount of time it takes to create digital planners. A lot of people use mock-ups, but the one problem with using mock-ups to save time is that everybody has access to mock-ups and is able to use those mock-ups across products. So a lot of times digital planners begin to look the same year to year and across shops, so it can make it really difficult to know what digital planner is from who, and there's just a whole host of things. So in my course, I teach a lot of how to not only use these mock-ups if you wanted to save time, but also how to create realistic elements for yourself. And it looks like that is the approach that Mikayla took in creating kind of the foundation of this planner, is to kind of create the actual planner itself. And I think that that's just really clever, and I love that. We have a section to write who the planner belongs to. I love a good "this planner belongs to" section. And then we have a front and a back tab. I'm assuming front of planner, back of planner, but we shall see. We also have 1 through 9, a home button, and a leave button, which I'm very interested to see what it does. Okay, so let's just confirm my suspicions. This goes to the front of the planner, and this goes to the back of the planner. I love when people design like the back of a planner. It's not something people use. It's just to kind of add a little detail and a little thought. Remind people that you thought through your planner. All right, so let's see what the leaf does, because I'm seriously interested. Okay, so Mikayla's embedded an external link in the planner. So internal links are links that will jump page to page. External links take you outside of the planner. And so the leaf tab will bring us to Mikayla's website, which is very clever. And I love having custom pages or custom sections, kind of blank pages, blank slates in digital planners, because even if you're creating a digital planner for someone else especially, you won't know how they plan or what they like. There's just so many different people and so many different ways of planning, and so it's always nice to have blank pages in a digital planner that people can duplicate and kind of use throughout the planner. So we have our January page here. I love how you've designed the January page. I love how you designed your crease for your planner too. It looks very realistic, and I love that. I also love the theme that you went with for this planner, kind of pastel earth. I'm definitely getting that vibe. So she did say that she offers 2 different weekly layout options, a horizontal and a time block, and this is what the horizontal looks like, which I think is really great. And then we have a section for notes. I'm going to hit habits, and it looks like we have kind of a monthly habit tracker, kind of your traditional habit tracker style of having a very large table, writing out your habits, and then kind of highlighting or coloring or indicating whether a habit was completed. I also like how you did kind of a motivation section here on the side, so you kind of write what you're motivated about for each of these habits. I also like this little detail that you added. I got this, I really like that. Let's click into memories. It looks like you've created little Polaroids that people can add pictures into. I love a good blank page or a memories page or something like that, where you can kind of add in pictures and stuff. The great thing about planning is that you can also kind of make it kind of like a scrapbook, which I really like. So I like how you thought that out as well. This is a wonderful digital planner, Mikayla. I can definitely see your design style throughout this planner. All right, so here is the last digital planner that I'm going to be able to cover today. I got so many submissions, so if I didn't get to yours and you would love to see a video like this again, do let me know down in the comments. I'm having so much fun kind of diving into your digital planners, and I feel like I learn a little bit about each of you through kind of how you design and what you prefer and fonts and layout and stuff, and I think that's really cool. So we have another portrait planner here. I'm going to move my iPad over into portrait mode so we can get the full effect. Okay, so we have our submission from Ashley. Hi, I just saw your email about wanting to see digital planners that other people have made. Mine's not the best, but I gave it a shot based off your free designs that you've provided in the past. Yours is gonna be beautifully designed, I'm sure. Don't disparage yourself. Any advice for future planners would be greatly appreciated. All right, Ashley, hopping into your portrait digital planner. First off, I absolutely love your color. I don't know if you know that my favorite color is purple, but I love how you've designed kind of a purple, blue, pinkish kind of gradient style of the first cover. It looks beautiful. I think I recognize this font, and I really like this font. So we have kind of an overview of the calendar year for 2023. I love, again, the colors that you are using throughout this planner. My one suggestion, since this is a script font, is to maybe not do all uppercase. Just because script fonts that are all uppercase can be difficult to read. So either sticking with kind of your standard capitalization of like the pronoun being capitalized and the rest being lowercase, or maybe even switching to kind of a sans serif font to kind of combine and coordinating fonts would look really nice. I also love how you did the weekends in a different color, as well as the kind of off days for the month. So like this is part of March, of course, and I like how you kind of distinguish that with the color. It looks really good. I also like the texture of the paper that you're using for this digital planner. It looks really great. And then we have titles for the months that appear here on the side, which I think is really clever. A lot of people just kind of default to tabs or something like that, and I like how you just use the text. It's really good. You did have some negative space here down on the bottom, so you can kind of add in additional stickers or kind of write out to-do lists or anything that you want on a monthly page, which I think is really nice. Let's click into a different month just to see if you went with a different design maybe. You did, okay. I love how you designed October. I love October and Halloween and Halloween designs. I think this is really cool. Like the flags here that you did for each of the days and kind of the themes that you went with. So I love the designs that you did for January. I love the script font, of course, and I love the colors that you chose. I also didn't realize this until we clicked on January, but the text here for the months also changes for the theme, which I think is really cool. We have February. Again, I love how that changes. That is very unique. I really, really like that. April looks very, very cool. I absolutely love that for April. We have May, so it looks like we went with a Hogwarts or Harry Potter theme for May, which is very cute. We have June. I love the florals that you used for June. And July, we have August here. We have September. I love kind of the black and pink for September. October, gotta love October. November looks very beautiful. I love the tabs or like the text here on the side for each of the months for November especially. And then December, I love December. It looks really great. I also love the tabs for December. This is a great planner. I had absolutely so much fun diving into each of your digital planners and to see what you have created, at least either based off my tutorials, so there's something that you've done in your own free time, and it's just so cool to see all the different design styles. I hoped this video helped highlight that there are so many different ways that 1, you can design a digital planner, 2, that you can use a digital planner, and 3, that there are just so many different needs and wants and person to person. And so while I don't think there's not any one perfect digital planner or even paper planner out there for someone, I think digital planning gives you more versatility, helps you spark your creativity, and it helps you really design something just for you if you want it, or for other people as well. I loved all of the submissions that I received. I'm sorry that I couldn't get to everyone's. I did get quite a number of digital planner submissions, so if you want to see another video like this, do let me know down in the comments below. If you saw your digital planner featured, also let me know down in the comments below. Let me know that you saw this video, and I hope Hope you enjoyed watching me react to your digital planners. It was so much fun, and I hope to do this again very, very soon. Don't forget to check out Skillshare. I'll have a link so you can check out some of the classes that I've enjoyed taking on Skillshare, linked in the description below. But I will see you in my next video. Bye!